Welcome back. Detroit firefighters are real-life heroes helping people throughout the city, and they do so much. So many people want to actually return the favor, including Tigers pitcher Joe Nathan.
Yeah, last fall, he donated $50,000 to the fire department. But where did that money go? 7 Action News reporter Ronnie Dahl has been looking into the department's new donation policy, sparked a few questions about the generous donation, and Ronnie joins us live from downtown Detroit now. Ronnie?
Well, the Tigers donation is being handled by the Detroit Public Safety Foundation, the same foundation that is being pushed to handle pretty much all the donations coming in to the DFD department, because you can no longer give directly to the firefighters or the fire stations. So that had me wondering how much of that money actually made it to the men and women who need it the most.
Honored to be here and meet such great people.
September 10, 2014, it was all smiles and handshakes when Tigers pitcher Joe Nathan joined firefighters and top brass to announce his generous donation, $50,000 to be split equally among 5 Detroit fire stations. They even handed out big white checks to mark the occasion. But the hardworking men here at Engine 48 didn't receive the full $10,000 donation, nor did the firefighters here at Engine 52. And they didn't get the full $10,000 donation here at Engine 44 either. In fact, we are now learning none of the 5 Detroit fire stations received the entire $10,000 donation as promised, because turns out giving money costs money.
And the cost of doing business as a nonprofit has gone up.
Executive Director Kathy Govan with the Detroit Public Safety Foundation provided Action News with a breakdown of the donation. Off the top, Illich Charities kept $650 for costs associated to the press conference. And that's not all that was siphoned off. The Detroit Public Safety Foundation took a cut, a $500 administration fee from 4 of the 5 fire stations, $180 from Engine 52. Leaving less money to buy things like supplies, paint, paging systems, and the always needed furniture.
What I've seen with nonprofits in particular is they're fighting harder and harder to get more money from charitable givers. So the nonprofits in turn have to do more, which costs them more. They have to hire better people to solicit these funds.
And by most people's standards, Kathy Govan is getting a pretty nice paycheck. If you don't mind me asking, what is your salary?
I make $120 a year.
That's a heck of a raise.
According to the Detroit Public Safety Foundation's tax information, back in 2012, Govan was listed as working 20 hours a week with an annual salary of just $35,000.
But again, that's a 300% raise. That's not bad based on what we saw. It seems like it should have been, if anything, laddered.
And so Govan is one of the only employees at the foundation, so I'm not saying she's not earning that paycheck. But in all honesty, anytime you give to any charity, whether it's the Detroit Public Safety Foundation or the Boy Scouts down the street, you should do a little research and go on to websites like GuideStar. Look at the charity's 990 so you can figure out exactly where your money is going. Because when every dollar counts, you want to know that it's going towards what you intend that money to be used for. For now, we are live in downtown Detroit. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Ronnie. And he mentioned something about solicitors, but Joe Nathan's money, that didn't need to be solicited, so no cut should have to be taken from that.
Well, when you're looking at some of these, there is a processing fee, and I could say this because I know my twin sister has a nonprofit as well, and so there is a cost involved with processing some of these events. And the case with the Public Safety Foundation and the $500 administration fee for each one of the firehouses, well, they are also going ahead and organizing when it comes to which furniture they want and things of that nature. So there is some work that is involved in that. But I'll tell you what, since I have been doing these stories, my emails have been flooded with people outraged over this new donation policy. They want to be able to give directly to the firefighters and the firehouses so that they know 100% of their money is going to the people that are putting their lives on the line to save us.
Thanks, Ronnie. Yeah, perfectly understandable, too.